Well, hello everyone, welcome back. So this video is going to be a little bit jumbled. We're going to have some cage reactions happening. We're going to talk about my moving experience. I've already done a video where I talked about the guinea pigs moving experience. I mean, in the end, it's still part of my moving experience, but that was literally just the guinea pigs, whereas the following day, on June 1st, is when I moved into this new place. Welcome. I love the fact that I can actually sit in this comfortable chair and just talk to you. Now, you're going to notice these boxes here. They're still here. They are unpacked. They are empty. However, I'm getting my hay delivery on Sunday. Don't fall on me. No fall. Stay. As long as it stays, we're good. I get my hay delivery on Sunday, and I store the hay in these boxes as well as some tote bins that are around the corner that you can't really see. So that is why these are here right now. Next time you see me doing a video where I'm sitting in this chair, you're not going to necessarily see these boxes here. So I'd like to say, probably 99% unpacked and settled into the new place now. I might have a couple of small boxes up in my bedroom to go through, but guinea pig room is just about completely done. I have a few things in my living room area that I still need to kind of put away. It's out of boxes, but it's just clutter. Or not clutter. Like, I got my DVD player sitting on my coffee table. I have finally decided where I am keeping my TV, and it's going to be permanent, so I'm going to end up mounting the TV to the wall once I have some help, because I'm not doing that on my own. That's going to be a recipe for disaster. So, it took 7 hours altogether for moving, and that includes breaking for lunch. I think what helped the most was the fact that I had pretty much everything all on one level. So we didn't have to waste time going up and down like a yo-yo. And even after all that, at the end of the day, I still realized that I forgot some stuff at the old place. Oopsies. It was in the kitchen cabinet. I forgot a small box of Ziploc bags. I forgot the salt. And I think there was a couple of other small little things in that cabinet. But easy fix, take a shopping bag, boom, boom, done, gone. So hopefully housing won't charge me for leaving those, 4 or 5 little items behind, because it was not intentional. I did my absolute best for cleaning up the place. So by the time we were done unloading the truck at the new place here, it was about... let me think. The truck had to be back for 8, so we finished at 7. I was up until, I'd like to say 3 in the morning that night, unpacking my essentials in like the bathroom, trying to unpack the kitchen a little bit so that I'd be able to actually maneuver in the kitchen, because if you've seen my house tour video, you know that my kitchen is really not that big here at the new place. So I was trying to unpack there, unpack the bathroom. All I wanted to do was like take a shower and go to bed. But anybody that knows me knows that I am not going to just go to sleep on a box spring and mattress on the floor. Like, I don't know why. It's a psychological thing with me, but it has to be on a bed frame. So I was trying to put together the bed frame, and that day it was like 30 degrees. It was extremely humid and muggy upstairs. The fan wasn't doing anything. I had no lighting other than my cell phone flashlight, and with sweat pouring down into my eyeballs, which burns, by the way, trying to put my bed together. Oh my goodness, no. Like, that was, wow. That was fun. By about 2:45 in the morning is when I finally got it together, because I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use my dirty towel, because I couldn't find my clean towel. I only had my dirty towel that needed to be washed. I decided to take that towel, and then, it wasn't dirty with like dirt, just, it was due for washing. I decided to use that, take my shower, maybe, like try and take a break from what I was doing, because obviously putting the bed together in the dark wasn't working for me. But I refused to go to sleep until it was done. I ended up having a complete, like, half-hour long meltdown, crying about it. And of course, like, nobody's here to talk to. Nobody's awake at 3 in the morning. And I didn't have internet at that point, so it's not like I can distract myself and come on video and talk to you guys about it. But we got the bed put together. Things are going well so far. I've, the last 4 days, I'd like to say, I would get my stuff done around here. I do a little unpacking, cleaning, organizing, whatever it might be. And then I spent half an hour walking to my old neighborhood to go visit my friend. And today I'm taking a break from walking because I typically can't really walk more than half an hour at a time. Halfway, like walking there by halfway, after 15 minutes, my leg was just killing me. But maybe it's because I'm out of shape, I'm not sure, but we're going to work on that. I do plan on seeing my friend later tonight, but I'm going to wait until her husband gets home from work and he's going to pick me up and drive me. So that's going to be a nice little break. It is Friday night, and we usually have our game night or wrestling night or whatever on Friday, so that'll work out great. And other than that, things are going well on this end. I finally got my first piece of mail. Oh my god, getting a mailbox key was a fiasco in itself. Called Canada Post like 2 weeks before moving to set it up, and I told them I'm moving June 1st. So, as of June 1st, I need my mail forwarded, whatever, to the new place. They changed the lock pretty much within a day or two of me calling to set it up. They never gave me the notification that I should pick up the mail keys. So, finally, 5 days after I moved into the new place, I went to the post office to find out what's going on. They told me they have nothing to do with it. I gotta call a certain number. So I called that number. They tell me that the keys should be at a certain post office location. There's only 2 post offices in my town, okay? Or 2 that I know of. There might be a third at the other end of town. I'm not sure. But I went to the 2 locations. One of them, told me to call the number. So I called the number. That number told me to go to the other location. So I went to that other location. They told me that the keys were sent back to the main office on Boundary Road, which doesn't have any busing that goes near there, so I had no way of getting there to pick up the keys. So I had to call the number back, let them know what's going on, let them know how inconvenient it all was, because it really was. And it's not because I was, using my bus fare or anything, it's the fact that I called ahead of time to try and have everything completely organized, and then it somehow went completely unorganized somehow. Anyway, long story short, about an hour after I talked to the district manager of the Canada Post, that's when my post office box keys got delivered to my house here. So, got all excited, had to go, make sure the keys work, figure out which box is mine and all that. Got that sorted out to find out there was that whole stack of like junk mail and actual mail in there. And I'm freaking out thinking, oh my gosh, like what if I have bills or important mail for me that I'm not receiving because I didn't have the keys at first? Not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, junk, not mine, junk. That's how it went. There must have been a stack about this thick of mail for the previous tenant that either didn't bother getting mail forwarding or never notified anybody that they were moving, whatever the story. No, I'm crossing it off, return to sender. Thankfully, there is a slot for outgoing mail right by the group mailboxes, so that was convenient on that part. Today is Friday, June 9th. I finally got my first piece of mail for myself. I got my hydro bill. Not the hydro bill for this house, but the final bill for the old place. So, at least I know my mail is starting to come in, so I'm relieved on that part. But this has been a long enough introduction. Let's get on into the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy it. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. We are here for another cage reaction video. Everybody seems to love these cage reaction videos, so here I am doing my second one. We're gonna hop right into this. Our first submission is by Bridget. She is known as I Thought It Was Funny on YouTube. I will link her channel down below in the description. She says, I really don't have that many pictures of my cage. I don't take too many still shots images since my pigs don't like to sit still long enough for a cute pic most of the time. The picture is of my cage is an older one, and while the setup inside is different, the cage is still the same size. It is 5 14-inch cube grids long and 3 14-inch grids wide. That being said, let me do the measurements quickly. That is a 20.4 square foot cage. It's just 2 male guinea pigs that live in there, named Beavis and Nacho. There is only 1 water bottle, but that's because one of my pigs, only one of my pigs ever really drink from it. The other rarely drinks water no matter what I've tried. I asked Saskia about that, but she said some pigs get enough water from their veggies, which is true. Occasionally Beavis, he's the older pig that's black and orange. He's going to be 4.5 years old soon, but he occasionally drinks water from it. Usually it's just Nacho does most of the water drinking. Anyway, I hope that's enough info and the pics help. If not, I could try to get some pics or better pics of my cage. Nope, this is perfect. It is plenty. A 5x3 for 2 male guinea pigs. That is amazing amount of space. You have plenty of hideys in there. You've got well, it's an older picture, so I'm going to be basing this off of what's shown in this photo. I see a wooden hidey hut with a little cute window in it. And then you got 2 cardboard hideys, a fleece tunnel, and 3 snack shack material tunnels. I'm calling them snack shack tunnels. It's edible tunnels that they can chew on. Not the best of choice for them to chew on it, but it's not gonna, totally harm them if they do chew on it. I see there's a box in the bottom right corner of the photo. I'm gonna guess that's where the hay is kept. I see another wooden hide of some kind. I think that's where you were hanging a hammock maybe. And I see it's got the LA Guinea Pig Rescue sticker on it and some other sticker on it. Really great, I'm inventing words. Really great layout. You got a big bowl for I think that's their pellets in there. So that is great. Your boys seem to get along pretty well. I've seen videos on your YouTube channel, so there's no issue there. Personally, I would add a second water bottle just to be on the safe side, only because if ever you do happen to go out somewhere and you're not back in time, you can ensure that they do have the water there. Also, it's for me, having a second water bottle or 1 extra bottle than necessary is just a safety thing in my perspective. There's not a lot of critique I can really give because it is amazing amount of space. I see that you have like a green fleece, and I'm not sure what's underneath it for absorbent layer, but you have like the bath mats, and that's really cool. You guys are giving me like cages that are just amazing space. You're too good. I need to see some other cages that actually might need some critiquing, but no, in all reality, great cage size. Thank you for your submission. Okay, moving on to our next submission. This is from Ines. she or he, I'm not sure if you're a girl or boy, so I'm sorry, but they did not provide any details about how many guinea pigs there are or what size cage there is. It seems to me that there's only one guinea pig visible in there, so I'm going to assume that it's one, maybe two. It seems as if it's basically maybe open concept in that they just have the grids to protect the wall, maybe? Or they just didn't have enough grids. I'm not sure the situation. I have absolutely no information to go by. So, it's great that you have two Heidi's. I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm not a big fan of the plastic Heidi's myself, because when they urinate in that area of the Heidi, there's not enough ventilation for the ammonia to escape, so they're breathing in this bacteria-filled air, and to me, it's not good. In a pinch, a plastic Heidi will do. I do notice that there is some ventilation holes in there, and that's good, but personally, in my mind, not good enough. There's a little corner, I guess it's a litter tray with the hay in it. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of hay in there, and from the photo, it does look kind of dirty, so my suggestion would be to maybe get a bit of a bigger litter tray. Like, they sell, just like your average cat litter, pan. Maybe get one that's a little bit bigger and just offer like a big hay pile if you're able to. I do see one water bottle, which is good for a guarantee of one guinea pig in there. I believe the cage itself is sitting on the floor, so personally, if it was me, I would try and get more grids to fully enclose that off to like a 2x4, maybe. That would be a sufficient amount of space, I would think, and that would also ensure that your guinea pig can't get into anything that you don't want them to, and it would protect your walls from getting any potential damage. Guinea pigs are chewers, so they may try and chew the molding of the wall or anything, or the baseboards, or not baseboards, but the bottom molding on the wall, whatever it's called. Yeah, I would try and complete the cage, basically. Maybe try and add something else in there for enrichment. You can do DIY toys. You can just take empty toilet paper tubes, stuff them with hay, or you can get chew toys from like Amazon or local pet stores. It's very basic. There's only two Heidi's and like a litter tray. I don't see anything else in the photo. I don't even see a pellet bowl, so maybe you scatter feed, I'm not sure. But yeah, I would try and add something extra for more enrichment. But your guinea pig is absolutely adorable, and thank you so much for submitting. Y'all, guess what? I'm human, and I've ran out of hay as of tonight. My hay bale delivery doesn't come until Sunday. This is a local park that's just around the corner from where I live, and there's a ton of like tall grass that is definitely safe to say is untreated. There are no signs saying that it has been treated. So here I am. I've collected a grocery bag full to hopefully last me for tomorrow, and then I will come back out tomorrow and do the same thing until Sunday. So if you ever run out of hay in a pinch, but you're getting your hay delivery like within a day or two, don't be afraid to take a walk in your neighborhood and see what you can find. This is public property. I am not trespassing, taking anything from anybody else. And yeah, so hopefully this will tide over my guinea pigs and make them happy until Sunday. Just wanted to share that with you. Take care.